Hello YouTube, welcome back here to the Veronaville Brainstorm. The Brainstorm. I noticed the abbreviation of it is VVBS, which is kind of great. Welcome back to the VVBS. We are once again recording it live at twitch.tv/ShammyShundog. But yeah, we're gonna actually be looking at one of the Monty families. What I kind of call them like the main Monty family, which is like Patrizio and Isabella and Mercutio and Romeo and all of them. But there is a couple of things I want to mention. So one, I wanted to say that I will again put chapters in this video so you can skip around like I did last time. Last time I separated it by like sim. So if like you were bored with listening to this sim's information, you could like actually skip right to the next sim. So, you know, I'd probably do that again. Also, the other thing I wanted to mention is last video, I accidentally linked the like not English version, which I was confused about. I didn't realize I had done that. Everybody was asking me about that and I was like, what do you mean? I do have the English version linked. That's the version I'm playing. But I think what was happening was my browser auto translates things to English and I didn't realize the link I had given. If you don't have that, it automatically is like a different language. It's a whole thing. So, but I fixed the link for the English version and then in this video will also be an English version linked. Oh, there was a couple of things. There was one thing that we did miss in the Capp house. I would like to look at that. So when I went back to take some photos for thumbnails, there was one feature of the Capp house I just thought was worth mentioning that I completely didn't even see when we were there. So we're gonna load them up really quick, just look at that, and then we'll be in the Monty house. I think there's some interesting things going on in the Monty house. I think there'll be a good one. Take off the shackles of common sense at our place and ascend to a higher plane of existence. Okay. I don't know if the YouTubies are going to want to join us if you're saying things like that. Chat's being weird again. Things are getting weird. Okay, let me just load these guys up really quick. All right. Yeah, so we're back here in the Capp house very quickly. So last time, I didn't really share a ton of our looking at the Capp house because there was some visual problems with the recording. But anyway, something I somehow missed was this. This was just here. And I didn't even see this back here. And what it is, like a mausoleum with all their urns in it. I was like, how did I miss that? How did I just completely not see it? But yeah, and it's got like, I feel like some of them almost look like they've got things that maybe they like. Because like this one's got a little painting. And her name is Scribonia. Scribonia Capp. Like, I just thought I'd click on Caliban. Oh, this, see, and it says Caliban Capp the Warlock, which we would have figured out. This is Anthony Capp. Got like cacti and like pottery and stuff. Cleopatra, Julius Caesar, and Calpurnia Caesar. And I think that's all of them. I think that's everybody in there. I just thought that that was noteworthy to share. Okay, we're back out here. We're gonna go over to the old Monty side. We're gonna visit this house here. Patrizio. Okay, this is starting out bad. Patrizio. Patrizio Monty will never forget consort and contessa's betrayal, and both he and Isabella warned their young of the Capp's treachery. But now his grandson Romeo has fallen for the Capp heiress. Will the elders live to see the two families united? Let's go in. And yes, there's some folks saying Viola in the chat. Yeah, if I recall correctly, this is Viola. I think in our Hood review, I found her and we did read her a little bit, but I don't know if I read everything about her. Okay, so we have the Monty house. It looks like it has been made over a little. I'm going to do the spin and just have everything kind of load in. Here, I'm going to change it to daylight for a moment while we're looking. Here we go. That, oh my god, I thought this was dirt. I thought that was like the dirt thing. Wow, look at this. Look at how jam-packed full this place is. This must be the boys' room. Dang, look at this place. Just got a really cool place. I guess this must be Patrizio and Isabella's little place here. Yeah, it looks really pretty. I love the Monty house styles in general, and like all of the various kind of influences that they're kind of made from. I like this use of floor. This is a little bit of a different floor. I don't use that one. Okay, we do have some. I don't know who these are. Claudio. Okay, Claudio and Olivia. So those are, that's Romeo and Mercutio's kids. Romeo and Mercutio's parents. I see we got a little fairy lady sitting in a chair. What's the green thing in the fountain? Oh yeah. Oh, it's a little frog. Like a little fortune frog. That's cute. He's chilling out in the fountain. That's cute. I like the frog. I like this. Using this little mat underneath the dog bowl is really cute. I like that. That's neat. And we have like a little shelving above the microwave. Like that's really cool too. Got like a little sitting area here. I really like the design and the decorating style. And also there's ivy in the house. I just realized that. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's the antlers with the creepy mask. I like that. I like that. And then I'm gonna guess this was supposed to be a llama, like a llama barn, because that's like a thing, isn't it? That the Montys had like a llama farm or something like that. And then we also have like a barn back here and stuff, so it's like it was supposed to be. We've got a little flower making station and stuff. That's interesting. Then we've got this zone. I remember this. There's just all kinds of stuff up here. There's a questionable surgery machine. Look how I like her. I think she's very pretty. Yeah, I really like the detail. We also have some greenhouses. Doing lots of gardening over here on this side of Veroniville. And we've got a little orchard. I like the orchard setup. Also the entryway. I didn't really look at the... Oh yeah, and then we have Mercutio out here standing in front of a bowl with a cat toy, which I think is significant for some of his storyline that we'll look at in a moment. What I'm going to do, we're going to go back into live mode. I'm not going to hit play or anything. I'm going to do set hour 9. So it's be 9 a.m. We're going to have some light to be able to see things while we're reading. I just noticed these two cruising on in. I like how they're just, because obviously they're just kind of been set there, so they're just like standing there. They're just there. Let me look at the family tree really quick before we fully get going here. Wow, look at this big old family tree. Who's this? Portia, Valentine, and Sylvia. Sylvia looks cool. She's got those like, those little glasses that, I don't know how to describe them. They're like those little sunglasses that are really close to the face. And then we've got Angelo and Mariana. She's got the glasses too. Maybe it was popular back in their day. Vincentino and Francisca. Overdone. Wait, this girl's name is just Overdone. Overdone Zanny. Wait, Overdone Zanny? Okay, Patrizio's paternal grandfather. So technically there should be another sim up here that's missing. According to one of our Veroniville experts in the chat, Patrizio's missing a grandfather, but I'm wondering if that's on purpose. But yeah, that's interesting. I just wanted to look at some of their kind of connections. See if there's any shenanigans going on. We've got Claudio, who is their son that's passed away, who's... So it does look like Viola is shown as a child of Claudio and Olivia. We do have that going on. And then Claudio's siblings are Bianca and Antonio. We won't bother really looking too hard at them right now because we'll get to them eventually. There's that. We'll just start here. We'll start with Mr. Patrizio. The goatee. Does he usually have a goatee? Now, one thing we did learn last time with Patrizio, there was a point where Consort and Patrizio lived together. Consort got rejected for like trying to kiss Patrizio or something. There was something like that. Yeah, they were roommates. How do we want to start this? He's a family sim. He wants a cleaning skill point. Is he in? Okay, he is a retired restaurateur, but he does have a wish of being a businessman. It's interesting that they have cleaning skill locked in. Also, there's a fear of Romeo getting a D report card locked in. Interesting. Who are his, like, connections here? Obviously, he's got his wifey. He's not really friends with any of his kids. It's interesting he has the want to be BFFs, or not BF, but just best friends with a lot of them. But he's not, like, actually even friends with them. Or not kids. I shouldn't say there's grandchildren, not his kids. I have the two cats. What are the cats' names? Abram? Balthazar. Balthazar is a Montague servant in Romeo and Juliet. Interesting. And so is Abram. Okay. More professional advice from the chat about the Veronivillian. He is friends with Oberon and Titania and the Prince Aeschylus guy. He hates Consort, go figure. Actually, he doesn't like Antonio, his son. And in this picture, I can see that Antonio is a plant sim. I can see like the swirlies on his skin. He's not an alien. And he has that like plant sim green, which generally sims become plant sims by spraying the plants too much and they get given the plant sim, like they catch the plant simism or whatever. I wonder if like he got it by working for his dad and his dad's like mad at him. That loser. That loser, he caught stupid plant simism. Okay, let's reads a bio. We have lots of bio reading in this hood. It says, I didn't spend years studying to become a surgeon just to perish on this minefield laid by that Capp scumbag. I almost said scap. Capp scumbag. Our confrontation has become the moment of Ela Icta Est, the point of no return. I dreaded this outcome, but now it is inevitable. Oh, he's kind of giving in to the confrontation and saying, okay, you want to fight? Let's fight. That's what it feels like. Personal. Patrizio has struggled to sleep since the death of his son and daughter-in-law. Could that explain the strange sounds emanating from the memorial room? Okay, I think the memorial room is where their urns are being kept. I think that's so, which of course in the game, graves do make noises at night. I don't know, do urns make noises the same way that graves do? But also like, it could be their ghosts, and that's kind of being played into. His intimate, Patrizio sees Mercutio's distress over his missing pet as mere childishness. Oh no. He says, suck it up, kid, your cat's run away. I don't care. Dark. Patrizio often contemplates how different things may have been if he never introduced Consort to Contessa. Which I do recall a point where Patrizio was making out with Contessa while Consort was like passed out, like at the wedding. I wonder if he always thought he wanted to be with Contessa or something. And then the bonus, there was once a llama pasture on the ranch, but one day the entire flock vanished. A mystery that puzzles Patrizio to this day. I like so technically speaking, I don't think llamas are in flocks, they're in herds. Maybe I'm wrong. Generally a flock is like birds. But also but I also like the idea of llamas flying away one day. They just grow wings and fly away. They're like Pegasus llamas. But that's interesting that they're all just left. Because I wondered if that was going to be mentioned, like, oh, this used to be a farm and now it's not. I wonder if there'll be any other. I hope. Yeah, they were stolen. Also, aliens is an interesting thing to bring up. Were they taken by aliens? I don't know. Maybe they did get stolen. It's weird that he just like, oh, I don't know. The llamas went away. That's interesting. I hope we'll maybe see some more information in the storytelling. Okay, let's start from the beginning of his memories. Potty trained. See, look, you can see her face a little better here. She's got those like cool glasses on. His mama looks pretty cool. Learned to walk from Valentine. Grew up. Okay, college. Okay. He meets Contessa at college. Becomes besties. Completed junior year. Got rejected for very first kiss by Contessa. Moved in. Found a roommate. Consort Capp. They were roommates. Got a job. Okay, so he did have a business job, though I noticed he's retired from the restaurant, like the culinary career. So we'll have to, I wonder where that comes in. Besties. Got a promotion. So he became best friends with Consort. Had a great party. Valentine died. Got a promotion. Roommate moved out. That's Consort. Got a promotion. Met a mystery sim. Got tray dropped on me. That's interesting that, because also Consort had a tray dropped on him at the same time. I wonder what the dropped on is really about exactly. But then, yeah, fell in love with Contessa, had very first kiss. See, this was at the wedding that this happened. Made out with Contessa, lost a fight with Consort, passed out. So Consort attacked him after he made out with Contessa. Passes out. There's a fire. Mystery sim dies. At a lousy wedding party. Lost Consort as a friend. Lost Contessa. Got fired. Enemies. Got a job. Got a promotion. Saved Isabella from the Grim Reaper? That's interesting. Where's that come out of? Where's that appear? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, you're right. Got a job. Oh, I completely glossed over that. So he got a job as a doctor? Got a promotion, and then was Isabella very ill and he like helped her? Maybe that's what it's supposed to be? But yeah, I wonder if that's like how he met her and then that's how they like bond and become a thing, is because he like saved her for some reason. And I didn't realize got fired. I was just glossing over. Yeah, got fired is connected to the fact that I think Contessa was like maybe a higher up in the business job and stuff. So made best friends with Isabella, got a promotion, kissed Isabella, fell in love, first date. I like that they kissed and fell in love before having their first date. Engaged, got married, woohooed, got a promotion. Again, still in the medical career. Had Claudio, taught him to talk and walk, grew up, had Antonio, moved out, moved in, got a promotion. Maybe this is them moving into this house. Taught him to talk, he grew up, had Bianca, got fired, won a fight with Consort. So also I'm intrigued by, because I remember there being something about Consort kicking Patrizio like out of the hospital, or like getting him taken away from the hospital. And I remember us questioning if he was like ill and like Consort was stopping them from taking care of him. But now I'm wondering if that's not it at all, and it was literally that he was working there and Consort got him fired. I'm thinking that might be actually what's happening. Then he met Prince Aeschylus and got 50K. I think the prince gave him, because there was some sort of shenanigans with Consort giving the prince guy money. Do you think the prince guy turned around and gave Patrizio that money that Consort gave him? I don't know. Lost a fight with Consort. Got a job. Okay, this is culinary job. Got Antonio to study, potty training. Okay, Antonio's in private school. Got a promotion. Claudio grew up. Sylvia died. That's his mom. Bianca went off to college. Antonio's overachiever. I'm wondering where things fell apart with Antonio as far as them not getting along. But then Claudio graduated is a bad memory. Why is that a bad memory? Antonio graduated and it's a good memory. Claudio married. Bianca college. Okay, Mercutio's born. Promotion. Antonio got engaged. There's just like children things. Okay, Viola was born. So Viola is technically now... Oh wait, no, Romeo's born before her. Okay. Claudio died and Olivia died. Romeo ran away. Mercutio ran away. Romeo came back. Mercutio came back. Tiramisu was returned. That's the cat who is no longer here. I think that's the cat that's now missing again. So Romeo and Mercutio had run away and come back. And then enemies with Goneril, enemies with Reagan, Kent, and Albany, and Cornwall. Adopted Mercutio, Romeo, and Viola after the parents died. Obtained Tiramisu. He didn't want the cat. He doesn't like the cats. Mercutio grew up badly. Viola grew up well. Got a promotion. Retired. Viola got an A. Romeo grew up well. Obtained Abram. He's not happy about the cats. Hero died. Hero Monty. I noticed that Hero, it looks like, it's hard to see for me. It looks like Hero has a face piercing. Interesting. I don't know if that's a little ring on her eyebrow, which is just kind of different for, like, the ancestors. Benvolio joined the family. But it's interesting because he's happy about Balthazar, but he's not happy. And then Benvolio was the kid that, I think Benvolio was adopted by Bianca. We had seen that in some of the storytelling for the Hood. But then Tiramisu ran away as a bad memory. But he didn't like Tiramisu in the first place. That's kind of interesting, and that's his last memory. Balthazar does not have the obtained memory, but the joined the family. Oh, do you think he was born in? That's interesting. We'll have to look at the kitty's family trees also. And that's all his memories. So, I'm just curious, where's his... He has only 1 point in animal interest down here. I didn't also look at a lot of... Imagine if they had things hiding in their inventories. I didn't think to look in the other household. What is his badges? Oh, he's got a ton of badges. All silver, though, no gold. Well, that's the man. I think that's everything we can read about him. I'm curious what Isabella's... So she's also family. Reach golden anniversary. Yeah, so she has the want to get a grandchild. Then her fear is Romeo getting a bad report card. Does she have a job? She is retired from the restaurant job also. She does have some badges and things. None of them are gold again. Okay, so she has a very short... So the beginning of each one has like their little personal blurb. And all it says is, children, don't touch... cough the stove. Yeah, I'm wondering if what that has to do with is A, maybe a fear of fire. But I don't know if Isabel was involved with the fire, or she came along down the line. Yeah, lasting lung issues from an illness, potentially. Let's see what her other stuff says. Personal. Thanks to Isabella's culinary talent, the Montys gained recognition in the world of gastronomy. I remember we read this in the original Hood review, and I was very confused because I didn't know what gastronomy was, but it is like the study of cooking or something, the study of like food. It sounds like a disease or something, but it's not. It's a pity it wasn't her talent as a painter that brought them fame. Okay, so she's like the powerhouse behind maybe their success in the culinary world. Intimate. Isabella is the only one bothered by Mercutio bringing home stray cats. We did see Patrizio said he thought it was silly that he was upset about the cats being gone. Does that mean Isabella knows that that's a lie, or do they not know that each other is not like a big fan of the cats or something? And then dark. Isabella believes her illness began after a romantic rejection, and after meeting Patrizio, the symptoms subsided. Lately, however, they've started to return. Why? She thinks they started like almost like somebody cursed her after she got rejected or something. But then Patrizio supposedly symptoms subsided, but like he was in the medical career at the time and starting to return. Is that like, I don't know what that would be. And then the bonus is Isabella has been biased against Antonio's wife, convinced that she would be his downfall. So she does not like Hero. I don't know if Hero's alive in this Hood. I think she might be dead. I could look in the family tree. Was she alive? I don't think she is. No, she's not. She's dead. Look at her memories. Ooh, I see lots of passed outs. What's going on? Learned to walk from, and like all that from her parents. See, her mom's got those glasses too. Hanahaki is like a fake fanfic disease where romantic rejection makes flowers grow in your lungs. That's gross. That's interesting. Okay, so she grew up well, passed out. Grew up well, passed out. Got a job, which was a negative job as a writer. Went to college, passed out. She's having like panic attacks about life, which is like relatable. Met Oberon, completed freshman year, got rejected for very first kiss by Oberon. Completed sophomore year, passed out. She claims that her illness started after that unrequited love or whatever, or like that rejection. But like she's passing out before that too, so is she just like misremembering? Completed junior year, graduated, passed out, moved in, got a good, happy job, a good job as a culinary, passed out, got a promotion, passing out. She's just constantly passing out. Was saved from death by Patrizio. Made besties with Patrizio. Her father dies. Had her first kiss and fell in love with Patrizio. Moved out, moved in. Like, has she just always been sick and is romanticizing it by tying it to her relationship with Oberon? Yeah, like, that's interesting. How is she, why is she, I don't know. Maybe she just passed out so much she doesn't, like, remember things very well or something. We had this, and then also I noticed it is another negative memory about Claudio graduating. I do notice he didn't graduate with honors. Maybe that's what it's about, because I noticed these others in the title. It says, like, Antonio graduated with honors. Summa cum laude. But then down here it just says graduated. So maybe, like, it has to do with him not graduating well enough that they think he could have done better or something. Went to college. Okay, Mercutio comes along. Promotion. Oh, she taught Mercutio to talk. That's interesting. Because at this point, his parents weren't dead yet. They're doing the things. I'm always just kind of looking for anything suspicious and confusing. But we have the family stuff. And then we have the deaths. There's Claudio and Olivia dying. Wait, Romeo died? Huh? Wait. She remembers Romeo dying. And Mercutio dying. But then Romeo came back. Mercutio came back. And Tiramisu was returned. That was not in his memories, right? He did not have that. Yeah. See, in his memories, and by him I mean Patrizio, the parents died, and then he remembers Romeo and Mercutio running away. He doesn't know that. He doesn't remember them dying specifically. But then they were brought back. But they weren't resurrected. They were returned. And remember, now here's the other thing. This is where it's like that meme of the guy from the show where it's like he's in deep, because in like the credits on the main the story info stuff, they showed Romeo was played by somebody else. What was it, like Sebastian Monty, or like he was played by Sebastian Monty or something. He remembers it as if they died while they ran away, or Patrizio didn't know that they died. I think Patrizio, maybe he was told that they ran away. I'm wondering if her connections with Oberon, have any, like, maybe they did a favor and, like, something happened, or maybe they just, I'm wondering if this isn't the real Mercutio and Romeo, this is, like, mimics or something, like doppelgangers of the real Romeo and Mercutio or something, you know what I mean? So then enemies with Contessa and Consort, enemies with a bunch of the Capps. I see Gonril, Reagan, Albany, Cornwall. So then she remembers adopting the kids because their parents died. Then bad memory about tiramisu. Viola. See, and Viola didn't die, apparently. Mercutio and Romeo 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah. Romeo Godney. Hero ran away. She has a memory of Hero Monty running away. I don't think that was in the other one. He remembers Hero dying. So he has the memory of the death. She has the memory of running away. It makes me wonder if, like, somehow Isabella is, like, seeing things as they really are or something, and then, like, the others are kind of believing some sort of lies or something. I don't know. They're, like, under some sort of spell. I don't know. Yeah, they got different scripts of this dang play. What are her relationships? She does not have a lot. Wait, she doesn't even know the Capps. Oh, wait, do I have it? Oh, I have family only selected. I was like, what's going on? No, I said it wrong. Okay. Yeah, hates him. Now she doesn't like Oberon, though. She's okay with Antonio, though. But also, I think Patrizio was friends with Oberon. It's interesting. I don't see tiramisu in their relationship panel at all. The cat that's missing. It didn't say the cat died. It just says missing, but he's not even here, which makes you think he's dead. Many, once again, more questions than answers. I like her makeup. I like her little look. Let's go down to Mercutio. Okay, so Mercutio is out here in the road. He has the want to fight with Tybalt locked in. But he has fears of Patrizio being a zombie? Generally seems only get that, like, if they know somebody who is a zombie. Or, like, who's become a zombie or who has died recently. This is interesting. He is a pleasure sim. 20 pet best friends is his thing. That's what his lifetime wish is. Oh, he's got a crush on Hermia. Okay. He's friends with Miranda, so he gets along with the Capps, except for Tybalt and Juliet. Friends with Robin, Puck, Summer Dream. Friends with Paris Count. Paris was a sim who was supposed to be, like, paired up with Juliet, we figured out. There was going to be, like, a thing where Juliet was, like, had an arranged relationship with this Paris kid who is the son or grandson of Prince Aeschylus Count, who's, like, another important figure. We haven't really looked at him yet. He's besties with Romeo, friends with Viola. He's okay with his grandparents. He doesn't have the cat in his memories either. Tiramisu is who I'm looking for. Okay, so he does work as a drive-through clerk. That rhymed. He does work as a drive-through clerk. He has some gardening and, like, register stuff, badges, which is interesting. Okay, wow, we got a lot of interesting memories I can already see. We gotta read first, though. We gotta read. I'm very intrigued by these two. I'm really intrigued to see what Romeo and Mercutio give us. You're the only clown I see, Capp. Here's a joke. Did you hear about the fruit that robbed the bank? It was a strawberry. Get it? Okay. Bad face. I do recall reading that before. Okay. I like Mercutio so far. Big fan of Mercutio so far. Personal. Mercutio loves cats because they're the only ones who listen to his stand-up comedy without groaning loudly. Intimate. Mercutio is content with his role of the family fool and jester. And then dark. Juliet has left Mercutio quite afraid of women. That's such a... Okay. Okay, Mercutio. Bonus. Although Mercutio cooks better than the family's successor, he was never interested in the culinary arts. Maybe that guitarist wanted ad is his chance. He wants to be a rock star. I'm on Mercutio's side so far, even if he is a doppelganger freak that's trying to corrupt the hood. It's Team Mercutio. Okay, where are memories here? He doesn't have a ton of memories. We've got the learning to walk and talk. He got potty training from Olivia, but then talking from Isabella. Romeo joined Isabella, taught him to walk. There's a lot of Isabella being involved in their upbringing. Grew up well. Romeo, tiramisu. Okay, met tiramisu. obtained tiramisu. Viola joined the family, met Tybalt, became best friends with Tybalt. Now, I do recall in the past, or in like the last time we were looking at things, there was a point where we saw like younger Tybalt and younger Mercutio playing on like a playground, and there was like some back and forth, like maybe they were friends and then they realized that they're supposed to be enemies or something like that. Or they got convinced by family. Is he a doppelganger freak trying to corrupt the hood? Or is he a doppelganger freak trying to save the hood from corruption? That's the real question. Yeah, save the hood with his cats. He knows that the cats are corrupted and he's trying to contain them all to stop the corruption. Like maybe Mercutio wasn't allowed to die. Someone had to step up to save the plot from collapsing. Yeah. And then Tiramisu ran away. Snuck out with Romeo, and Tiramisu was returned. So it's like they went out together to get Tiramisu back. Claudio died. Olivia died. So his parents died. He remembers moving out being a bad memory, and moving in being a bad memory. And that's, I think, him moving in with the grandparents. Lost Tybalt as a friend, and grew up badly. So his reason for growing up badly is like, mom and dad died. Had to move in with the grandparents. I lost my best friend. Like, that's kind of a good reason to have a bad birthday. You're right, he has no memory of running away or dying. That's true, because he supposedly died right around the time that Olivia and Claudio died, according to Isabella's memories. Because that was, in Isabella's memories, she has Mercutio dying and Romeo dying right at the same time. But then became besties with Tiramisu. I think the cat Tiramisu is like a shapeshifter character too. As we have a lot of shapeshifters in this hood. Tiramisu grew up well. Oh, Tiramisu got old. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't see anybody else remember that. Hero got abducted by aliens. Okay, so Patrizio's memory is that Hero died. Isabella's memory is that Hero ran away. Mercutio's memory is that Hero got abducted by aliens. Everybody has a different version of the story right now. And then he met Hermia, lost a fight with Mystery Sim, got busted by Paris Count, had a lousy party. Then Volio joined the family, chased by Wolf, Balthazar, chased by Wolf. Yeah, I think the wolves are the shapeshifters chasing him or something. Balthazar joined the family, and then Tiramisu ran away. Wait, was he there when they went to that well? Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, in the Capp household, who went to the well? It was Hermia that went to the well. Actually, that's interesting because he meets Hermia and then lost a fight with Mystery Sim. Because Hermia would have been the one at the well when that whole thing happened, where there was like a creature that came out of the well, supposedly, which I think is also that Puka character. Interesting. There's such a tangled web happening. Yeah, I feel like the teens in this town are the people that are like doing things right now. We're getting all these like actual things happening. Okay, I haven't looked at like turn-ons and stuff. He does like cologne and red hair, which is interesting. But anyway, yeah, did he get beat up by Pink Eyes? That's the question, I think. But then somehow he got busted by Paris? He caught the pink eye from Paris. He got pink eye in Paris. Not really. I think we looked at everything for him. Looking like a Romeo. Now Romeo is a romance sim. True to his normal self. What is Mercutio usually in like default, like vanilla Veronaville? Popularity, okay. But he's pleasure here. Okay, Romeo, become a professional party guest. He wants to make out with 3 different Sims. He also wants to fight with Paris and make out with Juliet. He fears being a werewolf, which is interesting. That means he's like seen a werewolf at some point. That means he's seen it somewhere. Should we be checking to see if any of these Sims are... Because, like, you can't really tell a Sim is a werewolf until they've become one. Until they, like, transform. But, like, they don't... If he doesn't have the I guess they could have the memory of becoming one. But, like, maybe I should just see for the heck of it if Mercutio is, like, a werewolf. Asking who the werewolf is with furries in the chat is a dangerous game. Let me just see who his... Yeah, he's... So he has a crush with Juliet. He doesn't show... as being engaged to her. It's interesting, he's friends with Paris, but also, like, doesn't trust him. He's got some badges. He does have a flower arranging badge. He's also a dishwasher and culinary career. Interesting memories. Learned to walk, obtained tiramisu, met Juliet, met Met Puck of the Midsummer Era. That's like the mischievous character in this town, the mysterious character. He met her, and then Tiramisu ran away. So I feel like maybe there's a connection either from the cats running away and this girly, and he's the one that actually maybe saw something happen. Oh, I didn't read his bio either. Crap. I was so zoned in. We'll read his bio. We'll just do his memories and then we'll read his bio. Tiramisu ran away, snuck out with Mercutio, and got Tiramisu back. Then his parents died. Now, also you gotta wonder, is there any chance that, like, this shenanigans with the cat and Puck was somehow, like, caused a curse or something? Like, they stole the cat back and then, like, his parents got killed because of it or something? Like, because there's not really a fire. I don't know that they died in the fire. That was a question earlier, and I'm not seeing that, really. And then also the fact that, like, Isabella saw these two die, supposedly. And by these two, I mean Romeo and Mercutio. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, there seems like a connection between the cat and there's things happening. They're being punished. When they snuck out with Mercutio and got Tiramisu back, isn't that about when they died according to Isabella? Yeah, it's the same, because they died at the same time Claudio and Olivia died. Mercutio, I think that's them moving into their grandparents' house after the parents die. Was saved from death by Anthony Capp. Do you see his picture? This man seems suspicious. Yeah, it's the Bigfoot hair. He's crusty. He is crusty. I don't know. Yeah, his urn was in the mausoleum at the Capp house. Good thing I looked at that first, because that is true. Why does Romeo have memories of being brought back from death, but not Mercutio? It's a tangled web. It's a tangled web. Grew up well, met Rosaline, became best friends with her, but then had a first date and it was a negative memory. Very first kiss with Rosaline. Went steady with Rosaline. Chased by Rosaline. Yeah, I remember this. Had a horrible date with Rosaline. Broke up. So did she chase him in the middle of their date? Did she turn into a werewolf in the middle of their date and chase him, and he's like, I can't do this. It's over. This is too much. Interesting. So he was not into it. He lost best friends. Obtained Abram. He got chased again by Rosaline. Rosaline is harassing him. Hero died. Now he remembers it as a death, not as an abduction. Benvolio joined the family. Wait, also, I feel like there was... So another thing, this is just like, another thing was in the credits where they had all the characters listed in the hood info, they had Benvolio was played by Pollination Tech number 0. And the fact that Hero is abducted and then Benvolio joins the family, and supposedly he's played by a pollination technician. It does sound like I'm saying Cornholio. I do think of that every time I say it. There's so much going on. I feel like that's more of a story for when we get to them, but that's also something going on. Something to put a pin in. Okay, kissed Juliet for the first time. Met Tybalt. Made enemies. Balthazar joined the family. Chased by wolf. It doesn't say who, it just says chased by wolf. Had a bad party. Tiramisu ran away. I feel like they're stealing Tiramisu back. Besties with Juliet. Had 2 best friends, and then there it is. Got engaged to Juliet. So he's pretend engaged to Juliet, but he doesn't like it. Anyway, let's read his bio. I enjoy getting my hands dirty in the garden. It's a great workout for my arms. Plus, pumped arms will come in handy for carrying beautiful women in the future. Personal. Romeo's birth name is Sebastian. Oh, okay. After a near-death incident on his birthday involving a swimming pool, something changed inside him. Instead of asking for a new game console, he requested a name change as a birthday gift. Okay, so near-death incident on his birthday, so that must be where they die? Does that mean that the parents die on the birthday? Anthony Capp saved, so there was a Capp there to save him, which is interesting because there's a lot of things about when it came to like the fire that killed a lot of the Capps. There's this like pointing the fingers at the Montys, but then like Tybalt remembers accidentally doing something that maybe caused it, but he's told that that's not true. And it's like, it feels like there actually isn't any real bad things happening between the Capps and the Montys. It's all like fabricated almost. And the fact that a Capp may have saved him from drowning is another like level of that or something. So are Romeo and Viola supposed to be twins, since Sebastian and Viola are twins in the original play? Oh, that's interesting. That's true. I don't know if they're supposed to be twins. I guess we can see if they're the same age or not. Intimate. Romeo isn't keen on studying, but he has to work hard at it because of his role as the Monty heir. I think that there was a point where Mercutio mentioned, like, he's better at cooking than, like, the heir, meaning he's better at cooking than Romeo. So Romeo's expected to take over and be, like, the next, like, prodigy of the Monty family. Romeo hates being lied to, especially after his ex-girlfriend kept an important secret from him. He was a werewolf, I bet. Yet he's always quick to forgive himself for telling blatant lies, too. So he's a hypocrite. Okay, bonus. Romeo and Juliet are already engaged in an MMO game. Yeah. So, interesting. So the Sebastian thing that I brought up was kind of explained. A cell phone. I didn't look if you have... Oh, Mercutio has a cell phone, an iPad, an iPod, not an iPad, an iPod, or MP3 player, and then a guitar. These two have nothing. Okay, Viola. We have to do Viola, and then we'll do... Viola's really tired. One thing I did notice is some of the Sims in this town do have, like, interesting starting needs. Okay, we have Ms. Viola. So she's a knowledge sim. Let's go over to her. I think she's really cool looking. Become a game designer. I think that's relevant for her role here, because I do recall that. One thing I will say is she does have naturally dark hair with dyed blonde hair. She and Romeo do look... I guess, yeah, you could say they do. Although, yeah, she's younger. The partition behind her is giving flesh. That is true. I do see... Although there is a surgery machine behind it. Maybe it is flesh. Oh, I fell down the stairs. I fell down the stairs. Okay, she has a crush on Juliet. Interesting. She's friends with Mercutio, not really close with Romeo. Or the cats. Or anybody else. She doesn't really know... She only knows Monty's except for Juliet, right? Yeah, I've got everybody selected. Not very familiar with Ronaville, but is Viola an extra child? Yeah, I think that Viola appears... When it comes to the actual Sims 2 of Ronaville, my understanding is that Viola appears in some of the files. There's, like, references to a Sim named Viola, but she doesn't actually appear. Oh, she's in the family photo album hidden in the files. Yeah, she's like... It's like they changed their mind about her or deleted her or something in development. So a lot of people like to bring her back in some way. Yeah, it's interesting. I like that sort of stuff. It's very similar to like the Knut Futa thing. Like it's just like those little weird things hidden away. And it's really just like in the development, you know, just like things that weren't quite cleaned up after the fact. But it's kind of interesting. But anyway, so she doesn't know a lot of people in town. Mostly Monty's and then just a Juliet. She's a dishwasher like Romeo. In public school. She does know gardening. So Viola's bio. Didn't expect to see me here, did you? Honestly, I'm not even supposed to be here. But man, I'm so tired of hanging out in Oblivion. It's so boring. Had to fiddle with SimPE to make my existence here more relevant. Just don't tell Peter or Puka that I'm here. And by the way, anything you read below is a total lie. And then it just has bonus. Viola has an alternate online account under the name of Cesario, which have we seen that name pop up anywhere else? Cesario? Yeah, I know it must be a Shakespearean thing, but I didn't know if there was any ancestors with that name. She cross-dresses. Oh, that's right. Somebody else told me that. Cesario is a character that she, like, disguises herself as. Or no, she disguises herself as Sebastian? Okay, she calls, so in a play, she calls herself Cicero, and takes Sebastian's place. Okay. Let's look at her memories. She got some. She remembers learning to walk from Olivia. Potty trained Olivia. That's how, the way I said that. Potty trained by Olivia. She remembers the parents dying. She remembers Romeo and Mercutio running away. You would think of anybody in this household, she would know the real story. Romeo came back, Mercutio came back, Tiramisu came back. She has bad memories about moving out also. Moving out and moving in. Mercutio growing up bad. Obtained the cat. Got a job. He remembers Hero running away. Interesting. And then Benvolio joining the family. Balthazar. Okay, so she doesn't have a ton of, like, groundbreaking new memories like the others kind of do. She's sort of almost in the background a little. Maybe that's on purpose. She wants to be in the background maybe because she doesn't want to be found out that she's not actually supposed to be here. Okay, did I look at everything for her? I think so. I'm intrigued to look at these cats. Where's the cat? Where are you, cat? Oh, you're in here. Oh, you're in the ground. I have to hit play to let the cat pop up out of the ground. Here we go. Oh, he's cute. Let's see what this kitty's got to say. He's kind of hard to see on the mat down here. Yeah, so he's close with Mercutio. Doesn't really care about anybody else. He does not like Tybalt. I do want to look at his family tree. Okay, no babies. Because we were curious about the kitten. Also, yeah, the cat has a job. Wait, you're right. Snooper deterrent. He's in pet security. Is he a spy? Is this a spy cat? Maybe the cat's spying on the Sims. Okay, bio. Where's your bio hiding? In here. It says, you reach out to pet the cat. He looks at you apprehensively. Meow. Fact. Abram resents Tybalt because all of the boy's cruelty toward his owner. After all, only Abram is allowed to bite and scare Mercutio. That's funny. He's like, only I'm allowed to attack my father, not you. He grew up well, met Mercutio, moved out, did not like it, got a job. He just kind of saw Viola age up, got a job. So he has a job after the fact. Maybe it's like doesn't mean as much as we thought it might, but I don't know. Balthazar joined, got a promotion. Tiramisu ran away. Mercutio became mine. What if this cat got rid of Tiramisu because he was the favorite, and this cat wanted to kick him out so he could make Mercutio he could be the favorite of Mercutio's. He wanted Mercutio's attention. You would think that Balthazar would be a bad memory. Also, yeah, learned behaviors. He's learned to not be destructive, though. He's learned to be respectful. Okay, the other cat. Well, he's over here. Where is he? He's a widow. He's a widow guy. I like his color. He's like almost like a tan. I thought he was like a gray, but he's almost like this sort of brownish. His eyes look like he's seen things. He's in there. He's in there somewhere. He's over there somewhere. His learned behaviors is to stay off the furniture. Does he know anybody? He knows people. He just knows the household pretty much. You reach out to pet the cute kitten. She's a kitten, and you ain't. So deal with it. Nya. Fun fact, her name is actually Beltha, but Balthazar sounds way cooler. Interesting. So she's... Okay, I'm like trying to decode what's going on here. So Balthazar sounds like a boy name to me. So the other cat was a boy. Is a girl. Okay, Balthazar does show as a girl. And then let's see, memories. Okay, his memories are her memories. Chased by wolf, met Mercutio, chased by wolf, moved in, Vermiso ran away. Did Mercutio save him while being chased by wolves? He was out in the wild getting chased by wolfies. They were trying to eat. Is Mercutio a werewolf? Yeah, we gotta kind of look into that. I don't think... What's the best way for me to tell? So we did finish reading everybody's stuff. The last thing we'll do is look at the storytelling photos for the household, which last time there was a lot of... that was a novel in itself. So maybe this one or this one. Let's see. Become zombie, become werewolf. It does say become werewolf, but I don't think he is. I don't think he is a werewolf. Yeah, that would be interesting. Unless it's just not showing for one reason or another. Let me check with Romeo too. We're gonna look at the family photos. Also, yeah, Juliet and Tybalt are arriving. Oh, family tree of Kitty. Let's just see. Does it show anything? No, he's himself. He's all alone. Let's see what some storytelling photos have. Oh, look, this is cursed. But I think when we do this, it shows. For some reason, in this view, it's red. We've got, so I believe this is a young Patrizio with his sideburns and his little haircut. And this is Contessa. I think she's telling him no. I think maybe that's when he was rejected by her. Then we've got Patrizio again. Was this them? Were they teenagers here? Maybe I missed that, but it looks like maybe teenagers and then now adults. Looks like he's talking about a job in this photo. There's like that little bottom of like the desk. Then this must be Contessa. And then we've got Consort thinking about love. This is Isabella trying to kiss Oberon, maybe in college. Consort and Patrizio fighting. Younger Patrizio is really interesting looking. And then we've got Contessa out the back. Scram, Monty. Thieves are unwelcome here. What are you talking about? There's been a misunderstanding. What's there to misunderstand? You tried to steal my wife! My wife! You have no respect for anyone, neither men nor women. Not even yourself. Listen, I don't remember any of that happening. I just had a little to drink, and so I think that's when they got, like, something dropped on them by the mystery sim and they don't remember stuff, and he was kissing Contessa at the party. You're a sot? S-O-T? Are you seriously using that as an excuse? What else are you capable of whilst drunk? Drunk? It was tea! Ah, mixed with cognac, most likely. But it was Patrizio that said, oh, I had a little to drink. But then he says, I wasn't drunk, it was tea. Enough, lads. Patrizio, if that was one of your jokes, it was a very poor one. You've deeply hurt and dishonored me. You've also upset your best friend. Your presence is no longer welcome. And if you don't leave now, we will have you escorted out with your feet facing the door. That's a fascinating way to say it. Like he's standing at the door with it being... They're gonna close the door in his face. Would the Puck shapeshifter have taken his place and kissed Contessa? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, there's some shenanigans going on. Somebody replacing people, or somebody possessing them, or just listen to me. Get out. Zito, Contessa's lapdog. This dog will go for the jugular if you don't leave. What is it? Wait, Zito, Contessa's lapdog. Go for it. Cocker Spaniel. It says cock-er. Cocker Spaniel. I figured out the tea was a love potion. Yeah, that's true. We did see the love potion hearts, so I bet that's true. There was love potion. Keep your little role-playing games outside the office. I'm confused. You pronounce it cognac. Oh, that sounds familiar. Cognac? So is this... See, I said this last time. I don't know if I included it in, like, the editing. Like I said, I feel like I'm confused sometimes about who is saying what exactly. This might be Patrizio calling Consort a lapdog, and then Consort's like, oh, I'll go for your jugular. Zito is shut up in Italian. Okay, that helps. Thank you. That's helpful. So the word Zito is like saying shut up in Italian. Okay, and that's Patrizio talking. Oh, is this Isabella now at the... She looks very different here. I think this is her with Patrizio as a doctor. They're at the hospital. That's where she was saved from death. Oh, he's on a TV show? There's a lady sitting here, like, talking to him, and there's a talk about a kiss. And then, oh, and I think the picture behind them is maybe the consort and somebody has dark hair, though. I don't know who has dark hair that they're I don't know who... Maybe that's somebody else in town that we haven't fully met yet. Okay, now we've got Patrizio here. I don't know who this is exactly. This must be maybe Isabella? Ah, you actually showed up. I didn't expect you to agree to meet me here. I guess you're not like Consort, who hates the air around me just because I breathe it. Haha. Don't kid yourself. I hate you too. Your pitiful attempts at revenge by spreading vile rumors about our company are more contemptible than your stunt at my wedding. Oh, is this Contessa in disguise? I still hold my ground. It was out of my control. Should I remind you how Consort sabotaged my medical career? That's the last thing I'm interested in now. I'm here to negotiate. I would have had you dealt with quietly, but a contract killing wouldn't do the Capp reputation any good. Thanks for your candor, Donna Capp. Very well. Here's what I want. Grant my family the property rights to a restaurant. No problem. As it happens, there was a modest diner available for you. However, you must then deny the veracity of the rumors you've spread. Oh, Donna means lady. I see. Yeah, because Dawn is... Yeah, I've heard the word, like, Dawn before used. So, essentially, Lady Capp. So, it's like a title. Also, it'd be nice if a severance payment were delivered to those who got laid off. I'll consider it. Robin Cooch? No, not Robin Cooch. Was that supposed to be like a play on Robin Hood or something? Let's see. Okay, so we've got things happening. It looks like this is him turning a sign, Patrizio. We've got people running businesses. Not running business. Running the restaurant. This looks like a young Claudio. He's got his hair. Oh, we've got Claudio here with a knocked over trash can, and I think this is a young Mercutio with probably Tiramisu, the cat we keep seeing. I bet the cat knocked over the trash can, and Mercutio's like, I want the cat. Okay, we've got Mercutio and Tybalt playing together, talking about the cat. You want to go for lunch. I believe there's a fresh batch at the pastry shop being sold right now. No, Tiramisu is my cat. She ran away a bit ago, and wait, I haven't told you about my cat? You need to meet her. Why? Why? Because she's so cute and fluffy. Oh, Watcher, I adore everything cute and fluffy. But when I try to pet my aunt's dog, she growls at me. Wait, your aunt or the dog? That's funny. He says she growls at me, and he asks, your aunt or the dog? Of course I mean the dog, you silly. Haha, sorry, no wonder she barks at you. You're the cat prince after all. Don't call me that. You mean Mercutio? Mercutio, you. Okay. Oh, this is the nurse lady. Meeting. Okay. I don't know. Is this... Maybe this is Juliet, who's nervous or something? And then this is the nurse lady. She looks kind of scary. But she's meeting Mercutio, I think. Or Romeo. It might be Romeo with the red shirt. And then this, yeah, this is, I think this is Mercutio and Romeo talking about the cat. Maybe this is them saying, let's go get the cat. He's run away. So did they go get after the cat when they were children? When they ran away to go get the cat? Did you see these two? What is happening here? He's like squished in there. Okay, oh, they're crying. Oh, sorry, this is a serious moment. This is a serious moment. They're crying about the parents dying. Claudio and the other one dying. What's it? Well, Claudio and Olivia. That's what we're talking about. Here's like Hero looks slumped over and sad. This is Bianca in a suit. Yeah, I don't know where Viola. We haven't seen her pop up. I feel like Viola was never actually there. She like because she messed in SimPE, she made herself be there, but she like wasn't actually. You know what I mean? Okay, we're in court. We're in court. Who is this guy? I don't know who this is. This is Titania up here. That's the judge. These are the two. This is Monty, the Monty and the Capp. Consort and Patrizio. I think this is Romeo and Juliet maybe in disguise, or maybe just it's cold out. Either one. So you're a Monty. Well, this is awkward. Why didn't you tell me that before? Oh, you know what? This is when they met each other after only meeting. They met each other for the first time after meeting in an MMO. That was what Juliet's info said. The first time they met was after meeting each other in the video game. They decided to meet in real life and they didn't know who they really were in real life. So this is them first meeting each other. And why didn't you tell me that you're a Capp? Wow, you're a real Monty. Quite a thief. For you not only stole my question, but also my heart. Oh, come on. By the way, you really didn't know I was a Monty? Your idea of hanging out at the first place we met is so fire. What? We've met before? Yup. Back then you were too shy to speak to me, so you asked your mother. I don't know the so fire. Is that supposed to just be like a slang way of saying that? Because I'm thinking about like the fire that happened to the Capps and stuff. I'm like, what? Ah, I think I remember. Oh god, they're Gen Alpha. That's what I'm like, is that, because it feels out of place a little, so that's why I'm confused. But how does that relate? Like, it's so cool, but how does that relate to them? Like, you don't remember me meeting before? To be honest, I randomly chose this place, and that wasn't my mother, she was my nanny. Ah, there it goes. The mood was killed. Do the ranch kids often consider such trifles important? You're not the only Romeo in the universe for me to remember. Well, perhaps in a couple of days, I'll become the one and only Romeo for you. Wow. No, was right. Capp women are so cold. Does he mean, I know that that's like, could be a word for maybe either a grandfather. That seems like a masculine form of what they're trying to say. Yeah, Patrizio. Was right. Capp women are so cold. They make the warmth of your affection feel even more intense. I see you're a romance pro. Ha, you have no idea. Prove it. That entire conversation was confusing and fascinating. Okay, now we've got, this looks like Isabella. We've got Mercutio sleeping with like some magazines and his cats. Mercutio's the real one here. Oh, the kitty's climbing. The little baby cat's over here climbing. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's got their arms crossed. I think this is Romeo and Juliet, and then that other girl that kept chasing him, who we think is a werewolf. I think that's what's happening here. It's very dark and hard to see. I think she's like spying on them. There's like a hedge or something. I think this is Rosaline. Yeah, Rosaline, and then Romeo and Juliet. I think that's probably why she's chasing him, as she's jealous or mad. Hey, Don Juan, how was the stroll? It's 10 o'clock. Merc, let me sleep. Merc for Mercutio. Merc. That was exhausting. Did she quiz you on geometry mid-walk? I know math makes you really sleepy. Wait, that's it. She's way smarter than you. Isn't she? Okay, I don't know how to say it, but I think again, he's saying like, shut up. Mercutio. Yes, I have a hard time with smart girls, but this one might snap at me if I say something remotely dumb. Okay. Are you talking about Juliet Capp? Yeah, she's a feisty one. What? How did you know? A little birdie told me. More like barked. It was Rosaline, wasn't it? I'd have dealt with her first if I were you. I'm against putting down animals, and there's no need to deal with her. Everything will be fine. So I wonder if Rosaline's more involved than we realize with some of the shenanigans that are happening. If you insist. So, when's the double date with Jules and... Never. Hermia is too young for you? Oh god. What are we... Hermia? Okay. I wonder who would he... Oh, wait. Is this like a reference to Tybalt in Mercutio? Is that what that was supposed to be? Because Romeo brought out Hermia. I wonder if Mercutio's talking about going on a double date with Tybalt. And that's why he's like, huh? Hermia. Okay, we've got a Monty dinner happening. There's cats everywhere. Antonio, well, also something I didn't notice. Now, this was earlier and I didn't notice this either. Antonio is a human. He's not a plant sim in this photo. But he does have his back turned and he is drinking fruit juice. And I don't see Hero, so I wonder if this is after Hero's passed. And this is Benvolio, and he's reacting negatively to the Baked Alaska, which is a cake that gets set on fire. But he's like panicking about the fire. Does Benvolio know something about the big Capp fire or whatever? Looks like this is Juliet with tiramisu being held up towards her, and she's panicking about it. She's yelling at Romeo, maybe? But I don't really see what's in her picture. And then they're arguing. Jules, this is tiramisu, huh? Ah! Why are you screaming? Ow, tiramisu, don't scratch. Ow, ow, it hurts. Moron, I'm allergic to cats. Grr. If even a whisker had brushed against my face, I'd be covered in rashes. I just got rid of my pimples. Sorry, dang, she's getting away. Just don't stand there, go catch her. Is she yours? No, my brother's. Poor thing. Ugh, look at this. I told you I was allergic. Don't you listen to me? Hey, Earth to Romeo. She ran in the direction of the restaurant. Mercutio's shift ends in an hour, so he'll probably pick her up. How often does she do this? This is the second time. Not surprised. I'd run too if I found out my owners were a couple of blockheads. Don't worry. She always comes back after running away. She's an intelligent kitty. Are you sure? Positive. So it's Romeo's fault that the cat ran away for the final time. We don't know really why she ran away for the first time. Did we get that? I'm really feeling that Romeo and Juliet are not a good match. You think so? I would agree. I'd be inclined to agree. They're like the classic toxic pair. Okay, so we've got a photo of, I think this is Romeo, Mercutio. I think this is Puck. And then we've got Patrizio and Isabella arguing, maybe? The cat's eating the food. I think Mercutio's sad that the cat's gone, and he's waiting for her to come back. It's raining. Lo, here comes the cat prince. Sorry, your height. Okay, some of the writing has caught me off guard. Okay, but it says, Lo, here comes the cat prince. Sorry, your highness. No pussy for you here. What did you just say to me? It'd do you well to keep a close watch on that stinky brother of yours, so he keeps his fallow hands off our pure blood. I'm gonna be honest. The Capp vibes are rancid, out of control, bad. Oh, the humblest apologies, Mr. Blue Blood, from us mere simple folk who dare breathe the same air as you. Exactly. You taint the air with your awful stench. Agreed. Romeo's cologne does smell nasty. And here's another thing. It appears that your blood isn't the only blue thing about you. Those contacts, they don't suit you. Oh, that Tybalt had to wear glasses. So I guess the idea is that Tybalt wears contact lenses right now. Maybe he's wearing colored contact lenses. I'd gladly gouge my eyes out to avoid having to see your piggish faces again. Fortunately, you are but tiny specks in my eyes. Everyone keeps bullying him for wanting to see. Hey, only I'm allowed to throw such epithets. I probably said that wrong. Oh crud, we need to run. Fat chance. I like how they're going from like, so fire, like a more like modern term, to fat chance. That feels like such an old term. Not old, but like, you know. They'll sense the fresh air as soon as the pungent musk. As soon as that pungent musk, which you mistakenly call cologne, dissipates. One thing I did notice, Mercutio, one of his turn-ons was cologne and red hair. There's, you know, some tension there. Hey, this is an exquisite perfume. Just as exquisite as charred pancakes? Oh no. Because also Tybalt supposedly started the fire that killed a bunch of Capp ancestors. Oh, this is Patrizio wondering where his llamas went. What a situation. You go, huh, my llamas are gone. Did Viola get rid of the llamas? Maybe, what if Viola is all of the llamas? What if she ate the llamas? What if she's like made of llamas? I'm losing it. I'm losing control. Oh yeah, so this poster is something I noticed in one of the photos, like on the original like post for the download. It's like this band. I guess we gotta see what they say. I'm intrigued by who these Sims are. This one almost looks like Claudio or something, but I don't know who they are. Notice, MRPN has unfortunate news. The memorial concert is at risk of cancellation due to the sudden departure of the band's guitarist. If you are a skilled guitar player, please contact us for an audition. Oh, that was a mention because Mercutio's bio said something about a wanted ad for a guitar. He has a guitar in his inventory. Bro, you play the guitar. Wanna give it a shot? Roma, this ain't as easy as it seems. You don't even need to play it. Just hold it and show them how awesome you look with it. Romeo, I may be a clown, but I'm not delusional. That's such a... I like that line. Skills schmills. You cling to this like Abram clings to your leg. No one is saying you don't need practice before auditions. If they reject you, it'll just be because you're too cool for them. And if you're still worried, I can pretend to be a judge so you can practice your speech in advance. Are you serious? We're quite a serious panel here, after all. Ahem. So, Mercutio Monty, could you please name one of your favorite songs? Kiss Me by Sixpence None the... And then ... Is that a song in the game? Is that what a reference? I wonder if there's supposed to be like one of the in-game bands that's like, Also, this is the last one. This is the last picture. And no Viola. Yeah, so we're at the end and no Viola anywhere to be seen. Well, that was the Monty house. Have our brains been stormed? Did y'all have your brain stormed? Who up storming they brain? Up Veroning my vial. Not Veroning. Wait, not Vil. I read vile. Veroning my vial. Vil. Oh my god. I got a headache from this experience. I'm like already so tired today and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to keep going. I think the next family we play might be the Count family. I have to double check the order based on how they appear in the hood storytelling. Yeah, I would like to potentially explore one of the custom families though. I'm excited to see what's going on with them. You know what I mean? Because it's like these are the pre-made guys, but there are some custom folks. I want to see how it plays out. Brain melted headache. Yeah, that's our summary. Thank you very much for watching, YouTubies. I'm gonna go. Goodbye, goodbye. We're gonna stop the recording.